You guys may had wondered where and how did ATSF 3752 made it to the Ro Scale Railway Museum? Well, in this little video about my lore, I'm going to explain that. How did it become a former excursion star? Today, we will find that out. 5732 is a 484 mountain type locomotive for the Ashtacan, Topeka, and the Santa Fe Railway. It was one of the many built, and this specific one was a little bit more unique. It was retired in 1966. However, in mid 1975, the um, a organization decided to restore this locomotive some to be in working condition, so that way it can be used for excursion runs. Well, the question is, why did it go out of service? Well, let's go back to 2013. Around July 2013, at McClelland, Iowa, which is around 18 miles away from Omaha, the train went off the rails during an excursion run from Chicago to Austin. The train was involved in a head on collision with Amtrak 85, which was a fictional train going to Washington, D.C. The train had a head on collision, but surprisingly, 3752 ended up getting repaired. After the derailment, the train was taken, the 3752 was taken up to Chicago, where a few different trains took it up to Helena, Montana for repairs. And in 2018, the train was back on the rails again. Even though it was fully repaired around late 2013, the train was back. And the, the people at the workshop said that rebuilding this was not easy. Which I could see why. I don't know why it still operated. So the train is, well, back in service. In 2014, the train was taken to Billings for a little tour before being sent back to Chicago. A local took it to a Norfolk Southern local took it to Pennsylvania, where the train would later go on a alternate route to a different area, to Roblox, and in Roblox, the train was sent to the Ro Scale Railway Museum where it resides today. And after a long restoration period, the train was put up as one of the many displays at the Ro Scale Railway Museum where it resides today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. This is Southern Ontario Rails here, over and out.